Well, this is a workbench update really. The star of the show is what I spent a couple of hours and an hour yesterday and an hour today painting, and that would be the Gaspez Arts centaur. He's going to be the second one in my team. He actually, I was very impressed with the quality of the cast, because what I find with these random guys who are clever quality sculptors is they do the most amazing green, and you get all excited because it's got a lot more creativity and animation than a Games Workshop model, and you order it and it comes in the post, and it looks like a slab of metal with bare imprints in it, because they haven't got the casting right. But this one, I would say, was actually a pleasure to cast, and I'd say is much better quality cast than a lot of the privateer press miniatures that I've got. So that's Gaspez Arts, and there's this gigantic Norseman kind of team they've got. These are two, they're not the Ulfenweir dudes, they're something else, but I forgot what they're called. So I'm slowly putting together one of those teams. I'm going to have to sell the Games Workshop Norse team that I bought, because I was going to buy both of them and then mix and match the best miniatures and flog the rest. But the Games Workshop ones are so much smaller than these guys, that it doesn't look normal. And I know people always say, oh yes, well humans are different levels and standards, but you wouldn't get midgets and huge guys in the same team. So unfortunately the Games Workshop ones are going to have to go, because actually I reckon these are better miniatures. That's also Gaspez Arts. I've just been basing a few of my old ogres. There's 6 of these guys. He's the final one. The others are in the box already. So there. And I'm going to use the little Roll Jordan buggers with them. Have to get a lens out, I'm sure, to paint them because they're so fiddly and small. Now, in terms of the Yeti, I mean, there are lots of good Yeti models, but I've always wanted one of these Ogre Kingdoms models, and so now I do. It just requires quite a lot of pinning. Large metal models are always a pain. Slowly get there. Now, this is likely to be the star of the show in the future. It's a Willy Miniatures model. Now, the greens for this are much better than the cast, but the cast isn't bad. I don't know how much you can see. I mean, and the best part of this is it's very compatible with Games Workshop style stuff, which is good. And so this colour will be yellow and blue, because I've already got a whole load of goblins and I can't be bothered to paint more goblins for an orc team, so that's what they'll be. This is another Willy Miniatures model. He's a thrower. They're quite big and chunky, so I don't know how well they'll mix with the existing Games Workshop ones, because these represent, the new style Games Workshop orcs, whereas, the team is, the Games Workshop team obviously is pretty old now. 3rd edition. The white, also from Willy Miniatures, not convinced it's as good as I'd hoped. Same story with this golem. I mean, the green is a masterpiece, but I'm not convinced it's all been picked out in the mold. Although, to be honest, when you spray paint stuff black and you start painting it, you realise that it does have the detail that you would hope, and that's where I am really.